Welcome back to Out of the Rough, We Edition. Tara, welcome to the show. Thanks for introducing our next guest, Nellie.
Fabulous. We have Nellie Akalp. She's a CEO of CorpNet.com. She runs her business along with her husband, Phil, and she's a very busy mom. She's got 4 beautiful children. Four. And today, well, first, actually, Nellie, will you share a little bit about CorpNet.com?
Sure. First, let me start off by saying Happy New Year to both of you. And it's such a pleasure to be back here again. So thank you again for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
CorpNet.com provides new and existing business owners with document filing services. So whether you want to incorporate, form an LLC, file a DBA, or simply maintain your existing business in compliance, we handle all the documents for you at a fraction of a cost of what an attorney or a CPA would do for you.
Love it. So today we're talking about steps to starting a business.
So starting a business, how do you know, if you will, how do you search to find out if your business name is available, if you can start this special business you want to start? Where do you start?
Great question, Fred. You know, it's a new year, new ventures for everyone. We see a ton of entrepreneurs wanting to start businesses this year, so I've come up with 6 basic steps for anybody who wants to start a business, whether from home or in an office. First step, select that business name, make sure it's available. Gotta make sure it's available before you start using the name, printing up business cards or a letterhead. Really easy, ton of resources out there online. You can come to our website, do a free name search online. We can check the name for you to make sure it's available at a state or county level in all 50 states.
Yeah, you don't want to do business with a name that somebody else is using that could cause trouble later. So when in the process of starting a business do you need to, when should you incorporate?
Well, once you got the business name all squared away, you got to make sure you know it's legal and you're legally permitted to use it, must register it with the state. So for those entrepreneurs who want to separate their personal assets from the business, incorporating your business or forming an LLC is a great step because, again, it provides you with that liability protection, with that corporate shield. But for those entrepreneurs who are not ready to take the leap into getting the business legal, then simply, file a business name by registering it as a sole proprietorship partnership by filing a fictitious DBA.
Yeah, I've heard before that it also depends on the complexity and liability of your business.
Absolutely. You got to get that name legal by either incorporating the business, forming an LLC, or simply registering the business at the county level or at the state by filing a DBA, also known as a fictitious business name filing.
Now, we're all identified by our Social Security numbers. We're all numbers, I guess, right?
Yes.
According to the way the government does. But how do you identify a company? Is it the same Social Security type numbers, tax ID number? Tell us about getting that number, identifying yourself.
Great question. Simply stated, you don't want to use your personal Social Security number to identify the business with your Social Security. That's where tax ID number comes into play. Basically, simply stated, tax ID number is the Social Security number for a business. Really simple to apply for and obtain. You can simply go directly to the IRS website, apply online, and obtain a tax ID number, but you definitely want to apply for one because if you don't, you got to use your Social, and guess what? The IRS can't identify your company without a tax ID number, so get one.
Wow.
It's free.
Okay, what about business licenses or permits?
You know what? Most businesses, when you start a business, once you find out the name is legal, you register it with the state, you get the tax ID number, you definitely want to look into finding out whether your specific business or business type requires a business license or a permit. And really, if you're selling products or services, you want to apply for a reseller's permit. Always best to check with your state to see whether you need any local permits for any type of licensing you do with your business.
And local permits is absolutely critical. Like here in Santa Clarita, there's very minimal business licensing, very minimal. City of LA, it's much more extensive.
Definitely agreed. And again, most businesses, they don't require a business permit or license. However, for someone who's reselling products or services, a retail shop, definitely want to look into getting a reseller's permit where, again, we can provide that service to you as well.
Oh, great.
One last thing I want to ask about in this condensed time that we have with you.
Sure.
What about professionals? I mean, now's the time to start interviewing maybe a tax professional, maybe an attorney if necessary, a group of professionals to advise you?
Absolutely. You know, and again, we don't have anything against professionals. I myself, I'm a law school graduate. My husband is admitted to the bar in California, and we definitely recommend, once you got that business set up, definitely align yourself with an attorney or a CPA or a financial advisor to make sure that, you know, all your legal ducks are in a row and that your business is off the ground on the correct manner so that you can focus on what you do best, focusing on growing your business and spending that time with your family.
Well, nice. It was great. Again, Nellie, she's terrific, full of information.
Thank you so much.
Great, thanks for sharing that, because so many people have the dream of starting their business and being successful.
Well, thank you so much, and we're here to make that dream happen for them and make their dreams into a reality.
Yeah. Before I forget, can you give us how those that want to reach you can reach out to you?
Oh, of course. So you can visit us online at CorpNet.com. Of course, for a full listing of our products and services, go to our site. You can also reach out to us toll-free at 888-449-2638. And for those of you who want to reach out to me personally, you can always reach out to me at info@CorpNet.com by email.
Info@CorpNet.com. Good to know. Thanks so much. We're going to jump to a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.